Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Happy Wednesday. A little foggy out there this morning, but not terrible. It's one of those days where your fancy new car might tell you you could be driving on a slick surface.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
If you have one of those.
Mm-hmm.
No, you wonder sometimes, speaking of new cars.
Yeah.
You wonder how many new cars are sold, say a month or a year, in your particular area where you live, wherever you're listening from this morning. Now you can tell, because a lot of the cars look alike from year to year. They don't change as much as maybe they used to when you went from a 56 Chevy to a 57.
Oh, okay.
Or,
Sure.
drastic changes in the body models would come along every once in a while, and not so much anymore. They're kind of, it's kind of hard sometimes to tell even the difference between but particular automaker.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of designed a lot the same. Excuse me. But nowadays, you can tell by the color.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
neighbor.
I'm sorry, how so?
Well, in the last couple of years, and we could call Thomas at the Buick Chevy dealership
Yeah.
in Chrysler,
Mm-hmm.
Gateway, Sandhills Motors.
Right.
Write that down.
Oh,
Have to
yeah,
charge
sure.
him for that.
You bet. Yeah, well, it is getting toward the end of the month. Got to make goal. All right. Gateway Motors. Got it.
Yeah. Least he could do is come up with
Attention, Thomas McCaslin. Got it.
This bill's for you. Anyway,
Happy holidays.
yeah, going into the holidays, Thomas, we need a little cash. They got these new colors. You haven't noticed? These like dull gray colors, but yet shiny.
Well,
They're different. They're a brand new, whole different color.
Uh-huh.
They're very easy to spot.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you seen those, neighbor?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Like
the color that you're talking about, kind of a darker gray, but yet almost a metallic to it.
Yeah,
somewhat.
and they have other colors too that have that type of paint where it just stands out. They almost look dull, but when you look further, they're still shiny, but it's just kind of a different finish.
Okay.
Those are new cars, Brent.
I guess I really haven't paid attention.
Well, ask Thomas at Gateway.
Oh,
write that
Yeah,
down.
gotcha. All right. Make another mark there. Okay, got it.
There's probably some Jeeps even coming out. Write that down too. That they sell Jeeps.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Chrysler products. Mopars. Write that down.
Yeah,
also.
got
too.
it. All right.
Okay.
Boy, you keep going, we'll be able to charge him for like a 5-minute segment. Okay, gotcha.
Well, and I think sometimes when we went there and did remote broadcasts, we've went a little over the time. Go ahead and write down.
Okay.
Go ahead and leave it at 10.
All right, I'll put that down 10.
Okay. But you haven't noticed those cars that kind of different paint?
No, honestly, I guess I just haven't necessarily paid attention. Of course, I haven't went out shopping for a new car yet either. So I will look at that.
Yeah. I mean, when you're driving around, you don't have to go shop for a car. Just
Okay,
drive around town.
And okay, I'll try to pay closer attention.
There's a lot of new cars out there. They got to be at least, we started noticing them up in Maine and Vermont when we were up there last year. And we saw a lot of them up there. That was that kind of a paint job. Mm-hmm. And we started noticing them when we came down here.
Ah.
And then I realized, well, those are pretty new cars because they just started doing that kind of paint.
Right.
Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood.
Truer words have never been spoken.
I have a thought about asking you this, neighbor. If
Are you going to talk about this towel? Is that what that is? A towel?
Yeah, it's a kitchen
Okay,
towel,
a
tea towel.
Kitchen towel, and yeah, it says on the towel, You might be able to see it. Yeah, you can see it on Facebook. The towel reads just what Dave said. Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood.
Oh,
Agreed.
Amen.
Agreed.
Double amen, bro.
Yeah, neighbor.
Prairie Pioneer Center today. This is the 19th day. This is Wednesday. So today they're having barbecued meatballs, cheesy hash browns, California blend, and fruit. And I also have something I can just promote right now with that. There is a fundraiser for the center. And listen to this. Janet Kalinowski was excited to offer kolaches for coffee and kolache scotcheroo benefit. She got motivated after she read the Custer County Chief article on October 30th about the financial cutbacks that the center has been suffering from our federal government. As I said yesterday, it's full of turkeys there in D.C. Anyway, pre-orders will be accepted only on the Prairie Pioneer Facebook page, not any shared pages. Feel free to share this post. Pickup will be at the Broken Bow Prairie Pioneer Center on Wednesday, November 26th. Next Wednesday, from 8:30 a.m. until 1 p.m., enjoy coffee, individual kolaches, and scotcheroos at the Prairie Pioneer Center on Wednesday as well. Next Wednesday, from 8:30 till 11, for just $3. That's crazy. Go ahead and double up. Pay $6. Available flavors will be based on what's in stock. So the pre-order kolaches are $25 a dozen. Each plate consists of, listen to this, neighbor, 4 peach, 4 cherry, 4 apricot. Those are your selections there. $13 for 6 poppy seed and or prune. Prune fritters. Sorry. And the pre-order scotcheroos are only $25 a dozen. Orders will be taken through tomorrow, November 20th.
All right.
All money collected that day will go to the center. Kolaches and supplies will be donated by Janet. Prices above are suggestions, but any generous donation would be greatly appreciated. Coffee and kolache scotcheroo benefit for the Prairie Pioneer Center. Thank you, Janet, and thank you everybody else who is involved in this. We need to keep our center thriving.
Yes. Yep. Well said. Man, just in time for Thanksgiving, too. Kolaches and scotcheroos.
Get plates after plates.
Yes.
Buy them until you run out of money.
Kolaches are great, man.
You like them?
Oh, yes. Love them. I do.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I'm glad you do.
I think my choice would be the apricot, to be honest with you.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty radical for you.
Oh, well.
Neighbor.
Thanks. Nut. Where did you get that towel? Can I ask? Was that a gift from somebody?
Well, actually, it was a gift to my wife.
Oh, okay.
From her good friend Nancy, who's quite a political gal, and this was kind of a political towel. But
I see.
But I thought it would fit just about anything because it just depends on, who your neighbors are, and if you're on one side of the political fence or the other, it works both ways.
Yeah. Well, with us living across the street from one another, it's the perfect towel to hang here in the breakfast show. I would say.
I asked my wife if I could bring it to work today.
Yeah.
So she says yes, but don't lose it.
Okay. All right. We got to be careful. Let's not get it dirty either. That'd be awful if we returned it to Joan and it was dirty. She probably wouldn't like that either. So we got to be careful.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. Nothing worse than a dirty tea towel.
Yes. I know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you going to go on with the schoolish menus?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we're starting these now. We're ready. Okay, here we go. Quesadilla at Litchfield today. Well, I didn't know if it was my turn or if you had another one to read.
I did the Prairie Pioneer Center.
All right.
I thought you would go next.
Well, I did. Quesadillas at Litchfield today.
Where's the guest thing on here now?
What? It's down at the bottom.
Oh,
I
there
got
it
it.
is. Okay.
I got you.
Thank you. Today at Sandhill Schools, it's chicken strips.
Arcadia today, turkey at Arcadia.
A lot of turkeys in D.C. SEM today, they're having corn dogs.
Ansley today, hot dogs and chips at Ansley.
I do that turkey thing about D.C. It makes Brent kind of uncomfortable. Sergeant, not that he doesn't kind of agree,
Yeah.
but that's as close to political as he wants to get.
Do you think a lot of them drive around in those cars with the new paint job?
I think a lot
Like
of
you
them
were
have
talking
somebody
about?
else drive them around.
Ah,
They're making a lot of money, those turkeys in D.C. Sergeant today, they're having chicken noodle soup with crackers, fruit cup, dinner roll, cookie, and milk.
Cozad today, some of their choices: roast turkey with hot roll, chicken patty with hot roll, or the pizza bar at Cozad.
Brokenville Middle and High School today, beef taco in a bag with breadsticks, corn dog, fresh baked ham and cheese subs, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. Grill Station combo features the grilled chicken sandwich basket, and the My Way Wing Station has breadsticks available today.
Arnold today, corn dogs on the menu at Arnold.
I got the longer ones here because Gothenburg has a whale of a menu, and so does Broken. I mean, I think they're kind of with the same company.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right.
So today at Gothenburg, home of the Swedes,
That would be correct.
beef taco in a bag with breadstick, corn dog. The Grilled Station combo, little different, features the barbecued rib sandwich basket. A little different. Also made fresh cheesy pizza. You know about cheesy, don't you, neighbor?
Yes.
Fresh baked ham and
Every
cheese sub.
morning between 7:30 and 9:30.
Make It Fresh Salad Station features a Southwest chicken with strips, fruit, yogurt, and cheese platter, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter.
All right. And Selma Myrna Public School, home of the Coyotes, roasted turkey with dinner roll on the menu at Anselmo Myrna.
I remember when a former sports director just started here, Tim Donnelly, and he called them the Coyotes. And boy, did he get a phone call.
Yeah.
Trish, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
It's like watching a tennis match between you two with the menus.
I think it's more like Pong.
Well, that too. Could be.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
I'm comfortable.
Are you comfortable?
It's cold outside.
Okay. Are you hot, neighbor?
Yes. I think it's warm in here.
Maybe it's the tension between us.
Hey, well, you know,
Maybe it's
Mr.
the
Rogers didn't
thermostat.
Mr. Rogers didn't adequately prepare us for the people in our neighborhood.
I
Or those we
resemble that
work with.
remark.
You're in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you know, don't you, Trish?
We have a birthday today, Brent.
We
before
do,
forget.
yes. This was emailed to us this morning. We'd like to send out happy birthday wishes to Brantley Owens. Brantley is 11
All right, Brantley.
today.
Ooh,
So happy birthday,
birthday.
Brantley.
And Brantley's celebrating today with Jodie Foster, who is 63 today, and Meg Ryan,
Oh,
one of your favorites,
yes.
is 64. She's a wonderful actress.
Yes, she was. Been in a lot of great films.
And Ted Turner.
Wow, how old would
He's still
old's Ted?
alive.
Well, that's good. How old is Ted?
He's 87.
87.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember he fell asleep at a World Series game.
Oh, yes, I remember that too. That would have been when he was with Jane Fonda,
He was
I believe.
tired.
Well, yeah, but how can you fall asleep at a World Series game with Jane Fonda? I mean, come on.
No, it happens.
It happened. It did happen. Right
did
on
happen, yes.
national TV.
Yeah.
All right, Trish, we want to get to curtains here in a moment, but we want to play the game real quick. You want to help us here?
Here is the question.
It's Big Pig Day, too.
Yes, and the topic for the week is Thanksgiving, with it coming up next week. So here's your question for today. What president made Thanksgiving a holiday? What president made Thanksgiving a holiday? Was it Abraham Lincoln, William Howard Taft, Teddy Roosevelt, or Herbert Hoover? Those are your choices. What president
Wow.
made Thanksgiving a holiday?
Any hints at all?
Well, Let's see. A hint.
Hint.
You can cut it. You
honest-
can cut it in half. If,
Honestly.
oh, honestly.
Yeah, there's your hint.
Okay.
How's that? Let me be honest.
Okay. And the phone is ringing. And I'm going to be honest and tell you, I'll pick it up while you listen to this.
Dave and Brent.
You two guys.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Mary is trying the new Philly-style Runza sandwich.
You know, Rocky was set in Philadelphia.
Wonder if he ever had a Philly-style Runza sandwich.
Yo, Adrian, I love these green peppers, onions, steak, and Swiss.
We should go do boxing later.
You haven't seen Rocky, have you?
Not at all. Been too busy eating the new Philly-style Runza sandwich. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
And we have a caller on the line this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Talk louder. Good morning.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, how you doing? What's your name again?
Sorry.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, here's my neighbor, Brent, and he has a question for you.
Okay, what president made Thanksgiving a holiday? Was it Abraham Lincoln, William Howard Taft? Who was it?
Think. Bit louder. Think.
Abraham Lincoln. You got it. That was a wonderful job. Hey, I have a guess that you enjoy pigs in a blanket. So we are going to put your name on a certificate that will get you one on a Wednesday at Runza in Broken Bow. When you can, you come on out, see us at the radio station, and we'll have your certificate ready for you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for calling.
It is 7:47. Trish is our guest. She is going to be featured right after these words.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Captain.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And when it comes to bad weather, KCNI and KBBN are where you turn 24/7. Whether it's lightning, snow, high winds, or tornadoes, we're live on the air keeping you safe and informed.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Or at least a better forecast. Check sandhillsexpress.com anytime for weather alerts, road conditions, and closings. When the skies turn, KCNI and KBBN turn it up.
Hi, this is Carson Leapart with Burning Bank. It's harvest time, and Burning Bank is bringing a full season of banking to your life. We go well beyond checking and savings. From ag loans to commercial banking, equipment financing to personalized service, we are built to support your business, your farm, and your future. Whether you're banking from the field or the office, Burning Bank is your partner through every season and every big decision. Call us at 308-872-2757 or visit us at 803 South D Street, Broken Bow to get started. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
All right, we're going to talk curtains, shades, small upholstery. But first, let's just ask Trish what she wants to talk about beyond that or before that or after that. Trish, what's on your mind today, young lady?
I don't know. I've been doing a lot of driving.
Been traveling quite a bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday was North Loop, Ord, Burwell, and home.
Wow.
I was home about 1,
You
so
know-
I left early.
You ever notice those fine folks over there, they don't get to drive in a straight line very much over there.
It's a little backward.
Got to
but
kind of checkerboard
yeah,
to get
but
somewhere.
It's good because everything's like 15, 17 miles apart once you get there.
That's true. That's true. So
Do you have a shade on your car? Huh? You have a shade on your car?
No.
Okay. I just wondered. Remember, I don't know if they're that popular anymore. I assume they
the
probably
little
are, but the ones,
shades for
with the
kids
had the
in the
suction
back.
cup, that you would try to get it to stick on the window, and half the time it wouldn't stick.
For the
But
kids
yes,
in the back,
for the
back
little
seat
ones in
or-
the back seat
yeah,
to keep
no.
the sun from shining on
And
them.
the newer cars have them where they actually raise and lower.
Oh.
The grandkids in Maryland have those. So whatever model car they have a little shade that raises up and
Really?
protects the kids. I don't know if so you don't see the kids in the back seat or whether it's for the sun. But yeah.
watch them spreading candy around and
Yes.
things. Yeah.
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 So-
So you've been traveling a lot. What are some of the jobs you've been doing?
Oh, working on a quote now for a lady in Hyannis with some actual window treatments like valances. So I've been working on that with fabrics and got her samples sent to her. So that's another thing that's kind of interesting when you get into the fabric side of it. I can send the fabric samples right to them, and a couple companies will actually do a half yard or a yard sample. So it helps when they're, looking at what to put up on a window. So
I would think this would be kind of a light bulb moment and an indicator for people out there listening within the sound of our voice if you're going to Hyannis to put curtains up.
yes.
Because that's a trip.
Hyannis, Thedford, yeah, all that happened last week. So have to go back to Thedford and hopefully go back to Hyannis once we get everything sorted out and priced and yeah.
Boy, you know, I know that you enjoy it because you get to meet people all over and get to see their communities, and every community has a little different feel to it. I think you probably enjoy that.
I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I just like going all over. So, when I get those calls like from North Loop and she asked if I'd come out, I'm like, of course, not that far from Ward.
Yeah, really. And by the way, folks, if you're listening, Trish will do shades and that sort of thing here in Custer County as well.
Oh yeah, exactly.
If you want to,
a lot of stuff going on here too.
Okay, all right.
And Sherman Lake. That order just came in. That had come in on freight carriers, so.
Gosh.
Not FedEx.
Not FedEx, the freight carrier.
I'm very blessed to have Kent, and I guess Ron was in the shop that day too. And it was like the guy says, "I have a display." Ron's like, "I don't know what that could be." And then guy kept reading, finally got to the words "designs of distinction," and it was like a light bulb moment. Both of them were like, "Oh, we're not used to seeing her stuff come in on common carrier.
Yeah.
Usually it's on FedEx."
Yeah.
So yeah, these are like 94 inches long. There's 4 of them.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, but it's a great lake view, so it's going to be, and they're motorized, so they're heavy.
So they had to come that way.
Yeah, so they had to come that way.
Well, you
the
have
length and the weight, I think, put them over the edge for FedEx.
Now, I'm concerned. Are you going to have somebody help you put those up?
I'm working on that part.
Okay. I would think you might need it.
Thankfully, all 4 windows I can stand on the ground. I don't have to be on a ladder.
Well, that helps.
So, yeah. So I just need one person at one end to hook the one side and then get them programmed. Then we're good.
Yeah. Might be easier to get them on the window than get them programmed. Yeah. I'm just guessing.
No, it's not bad.
Not bad. Good.
The one company now has a lift system called Simple Motion, and it is really simple. So it's not, you don't have to go into a lot of things with it. All the setup's pretty straightforward, and once it's there, it's set up for almost a year basically before you even have to charge them.
Oh, wow.
So,
that's
yeah,
nice.
those lithium-ion batteries are pretty impressive.
They are. They do the job.
We'll wear out before they'll wear out.
And, of course, you do small furniture pieces, reupholster if you can do it.
Yep.
And do that right in the Bow family flooring building that you're in now?
Right in the shop area, and I've got... working on 3 chairs for Howdy right now. I delivered one yesterday and picked up another one. So they're like occasional chairs. So, but yeah, they're turned out pretty cool. So, yeah.
Good deal. How much squeeze are you under right now for people who are trying to squeeze a curtain in before, well, certainly Thanksgiving's only, it's not very far away.
Yeah,
but
we're pretty well done. Hopefully I've got shipments coming in and I'll be able to get those up before Thanksgiving. So just waiting on those things to get in. And Yeah, we're starting to see some companies are giving us time frames, but most of them are really pushing through within 10 days to 2 weeks to get them on the truck to me.
Okay.
So
you could get them for Christmas, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Christmas is still viable. We can still do Christmas. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did I mention the Bow family flooring? Did I say that?
I think you did. Yes.
Just as a building.
Oh, you just did.
Oh, would you go ahead and write that down, Brent?
Okay, got it.
And then part of the time you work at Bow Family Furniture, and write that down.
Write it.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Both they are Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays.
Oh.
Yep.
All right.
I missed last Saturday. I actually took a day off and went to a craft show. That was fun.
Oh, did you?
So more driving.
Yes.
It's all good.
Well,
out in Seward.
Oh, really? Seward's a cool little town, isn't it?
It is. Yep. So went there and then went to Lincoln on Sunday. So life is good.
Good.
Just can't stay still.
How many miles do you have on your vehicle out there?
The 02 Suburban, which, I'm thankful to have that thing because it's got such good space in the back for my work vehicle. But that's only got 188,000 miles on it.
I got a feeling you're going to break 200 pretty easy.
Yeah,
pretty
I
soon.
think that's coming.
Yeah.
So, but it's for an 02, it's thankfully where's wood. There it is.
Knock on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Good vehicle in that year range. Could last a long time for you, and it is.
I hope so.
It is a nice size for you to put your things in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Anything that we didn't highlight that you wanted to talk about as far as your services and products go?
Nope. I think we're good right now.
Okay.
Just get through the end of the year and start all over again.
Yeah, I figured I'd see you out there golfing one of these the nice days that we have.
Yeah, it's
there's
closed.
There's no poles.
You can't.
Yeah, it's closed.
They won't even let
completely.
you walk the course.
Yep.
Really?
Which is so crazy because was in Ord, their golf courses, every other golf course out there, you can walk it. Not here.
Oh, be
it's
darned.
shut down.
I didn't know that.
We tried.
I'm sorry I brought that up.
Thank you. Could you tell I'm a little testy about that one? Because those 70-degree days were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that was rough.
Well, I do remember a good friend of ours whose birthday was yesterday, and unfortunately we lost Dennis in this last year. But I remember going golfing on his birthday over there, and it was like 64 or 5 degrees.
Oh, no, last week was amazing. We could have golfed almost every day. It was, I was I even had a walking golf cart. I was ready to go.
You were jacked up.
Ready to go. Thought we were going to have it.
Well.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm just known for bringing up things
Thank
that
you.
should
To make my day.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
And keep up the good work. Stay safe on those ladders and your driving and so forth.
Best way to get a hold of me, though, is by phone, text 308-870-3677.
3677, folks. Call that number. There's still time to get your house spruced up a bit before Christmas, but don't wait too long.
Yep.
All right.
Got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
We'll take a time out and hear from Team Physical Therapy, and then we'll bring you some news.
At Team Physical Therapy, we offer extended hours, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday, and walk-ins are always welcome because we feel convenience couldn't be more important when it comes to your health. Even further, we can visit you in-home for physical therapy if you can't make it to our office. From pre- and post-pregnancy pain to dry needling and everything in between, call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or visit us at myteampt.com. It's your choice. Choose right. Choose Team Physical Therapy.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump says he intends to sign the bill passed by Congress compelling the Justice Department to release all files on Jeffrey Epstein. Survivor Penny Farmer on CBS Mornings.
This feels like a victory, a long overdue victory in a fight that many people have fought. and that feels great.
While hosting Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman for a dinner at the White House, the president announces,
"We're taking our military cooperation to even greater heights by formally designating Saudi Arabia as a major non-NATO ally."
Republicans face a setback as a panel of federal judges blocks Texas from using a newly redrawn congressional map, saying there's evidence of gerrymandering. Texas Democratic Congressman Mark Vesey.
Obviously, I'm very excited about the ruling, very relieved for the constituents that I represent that we're going to have their vote mean nothing.
The state is appealing to the U.S. Supreme Court. CBS News Brief, I'm Jennifer Kuiper.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best series with BritBox. Stream acclaimed new originals like Code of Silence.
You read lips, right?
And Linley, based on the best-selling mystery series.
Say hi, Linley. Take it from here.
And don't miss the new season of Karen Piri, coming this October.
You don't look like police. I'll take that as a compliment.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
With Progressive's collision coverage, my family gets up to $1,000 for vet bills if I'm injured in a car accident. And that makes this Chihuahua really feel like part of the family. What's that? I don't sound like a Chihuahua? Oh, I'm sorry. What exactly am I supposed to sound like? I guess all Chihuahuas are high-strung, riding around in expensive designer purses. Actually, I prefer riding in cars. So I appreciate that my family protects me with Progressive's pet collision coverage. Okay, maybe I am a little high-strung. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Coverage for dogs and cats is included with the purchase of collision coverage and is subject to policy terms.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by NCN, a mother and her son are charged in Oak County with possession of 26 pounds of cocaine following a November 13th traffic stop on Highway 2 near Syracuse. Arrest affidavits said the deputy pulled over the car for a license plate holder partially blocking the view of the Florida plates. He questioned the driver, 61-year-old Tina Trimble of Oviedo, Florida, who did not provide the vehicle registration as requested. He also questioned the passenger, 36-year-old Michael Trimble of Marcus Hook, Pennsylvania, who reportedly handed the deputy a marijuana cigarette and THC gummies. The deputy said the car was eastbound on Highway 2 and was told the pair was visiting Las Vegas. The deputy searched the trunk of the sedan and found bricks of cocaine weighing 2.2 pounds each. The deputy also seized $7,000 in cash. A judge set a $4 million bond for Tina Trimble and a $5 million bond for Michael Trimble. Ziana Healthcare places the street value of an ounce of cocaine between $1,680 and $5,600. If the value is $1,300 an ounce of 30% purity, the street value of the seized cocaine would be about $540,000. If the street value was $5,600 per ounce, the street value would be $2.3 million. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Cincinnati Bengals star wide receiver Jamar Chase is out this weekend. His one-game suspension was upheld. Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud, with a concussion, will miss a third straight game this Thursday against the Bills. In the new college football playoff rankings, the top three stayed the same, led by number 1 Ohio State. Georgia's up to number 4. Oklahoma's now number 8. Alabama at number 10. To college basketball, there was a doubleheader at Madison Square Garden, and Michigan State beat Kentucky in a top 20 matchup, 83-66. Then number 5 Duke was a winner over Kansas, 78-66. Number 21 Arkansas edged Winthrop, 84-83. In the NBA, the Lakers' Luka Doncic scored 37 points in a win over Utah. LeBron James in his season debut had 11 points, 12 assists. Detroit won its 11th game in a row. U.S. men's soccer won its exhibition against Uruguay 5-1.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A blend of clouds and sun today with daytime highs approaching 57. Winds out of the south, 8 to 15 miles per hour. 32 tonight, partly cloudy. A mix of clouds and sun tomorrow, highs level off around 54. Slight chance of rain. Friday, daytime highs approaching 50. 61, lots of sunshine. Saturday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
From delicious burgers and chicken strips to cones, shakes, and blizzards, truly something for everyone. Visit your local Dairy Queen on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow and feed your cravings. They look forward to seeing you soon.
8:05. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Honestly, it's pretty chilly this morning. I can make a comment about the traffic. Quite a few cars going by. 36 outside under a cloudy skies with some areas of light fog. Barometric pressure at 30.09. Your winds at 5 to 10 out of the south and southeast. Humidity 96%. No rain in the last 24 hours. And no measurable precipitation for this month. A high yesterday of 42, overnight low of 34.
Thank you, Jack. I've got a question for you,
Yeah.
and I don't mean to embarrass you, but
Oh, no.
I just wondered, you just heard the weather from Jennifer Wojcicki.
Uh-huh.
And I know you're a bachelor. Have you ever thought about reaching out to Jennifer?
My goodness gracious.
Saying, hi, I'm a news guy and on-air person and
Okay,
Broken
Dave,
Bow.
okay. And we got Jeremy Honky. Good morning, Jeremy.
Well, think it over. We got their number.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I wish I could see the color of his face right now. I'm guessing it's blushing red.
Well, she sounds nice.
Yes.
It wouldn't hurt to call and say, are you married? That'd be my first question if I was a bachelor. Let's talk about Friendsgiving.
Yeah, that's coming up Friday, right?
Yeah, a couple days from now on November 21st. Starts at 5:30 at the Broken Bow Municipal Building. Free to all who would like to join for a hot meal and friendship. That's a great invitation. This is through Ollie's Coffee and Boutique. And I heard you announcing a Bon Appetit yesterday. It sounds like Ollie's will be opening up tomorrow.
I believe that's what it said, yes.
Yeah, so if you want to drop by with any questions tomorrow, they were closed for just a short reset, but they're opening back up, so you can drop by there. They also have a lot of information on Ollie's Facebook about this. There's really not too much to know. Just come and have a meal and meet with your neighbors and friends. And also during the month of November, Ollie's is running a food drive that they'll be involved in to hand over to the Broken Bow Food Pantry. So ask them about that as well. Also, bell ringers are needed.
It's that time of year, isn't it?
Yes, and it's a lot of fun. We've been doing that for a number of years. And the Custer County's Salvation Army will be setting up their red kettles for donations starting Friday, November 21st. Volunteers are needed to ring bells and collect donations. 90% of the donations made through the Salvation Army stay in Custer County. There's a sign-up sheet link on sandhillsexpress.com, and Doug has a story on this as well, and he talked with the folks about that, so that story's running today.
Good.
Pastor Phil.
Yes.
Maybe talk to.
Yep.
All right. Yesterday was a big day with the schoolhouse coming down the highway and through Broken Bow, and now at its new home out at the Scenic Byway Center, Visitor Center. And Doug and Jeremy were both busy yesterday getting video and audio and pictures, and they're still working on following up on that, but they got some great stories on Sandhills Express and on the radio about that, and it was fun to see this all come together. I believe we're going to be talking with some folks about that this morning.
Oh, good.
On my list here, so we'll be doing that. Also, you'll be, neighbor, talking about the movies.
Oh, good.
At
Okay.
Fox Theater. I didn't pull that out, by the way. I
All
think
right.
that'll be in that
that's
folder.
all right. I'll find the sheet.
And we may have some other guests come in as well. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have the duty, the task of giving away the last 3 turkeys, hopefully on the breakfast show today.
Cool.
We have a late sponsor. We thought we had 5 yesterday, which we did. Those were given away.
They were.
And then all of a sudden 3 more turkeys popped up.
I know.
And so we're going to try to give those away.
That'll be fun.
Today. And we'll let you know who the sponsor is. And that's all coming up. All that and much, much more. It's also Cody Jinks Day.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yep. And Cody has a really cool style that I think most people enjoy. And let me get that button pushed. A lot of button pushing going on here to get it funneled through from over there to you folks out here. Big old Diesel backing in. Going to sing about the working man.
You can put me on a rig. You can put me on a freight dock.
Jinks, the working man, on this Cody Jinks Day today. Going to play some more of him a little later on, if my neighbor will allow it.
I will. Yes. I like Cody Jinks. Yeah, got a good sound.
Oh, great sound. A little dark at times, but I think being dark sometimes is a good thing. Let's not get too deep here. We have guests. Would you want to interview our guest, Brent?
Well, sure. I'd love to.
I would just like to listen and comprehend what's going on here, and then maybe add a question or two along the way or at the end.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Because I'm a little nervous because we have an extra that we haven't had in the studio here before.
We do. The Garden Center is here. Ryan, would you like to introduce who you brought with you today?
Well, I brought some holiday cheer today.
Nice. Yes. Got the Christmas sweatshirt on,
Yes,
too. I like that.
yes, it's
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. So is it beginning to look a lot like Christmas at the
gosh.
garden center?
I'm sorry.
See, now he's rethinking this whole thing of let Brent do the interview, huh?
I think it's perfect.
Yes. I assume it is starting to look a little bit like Christmas, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it's starting to fill up this week. Got Christmas trees in. We'll be getting those out this morning. All our greens are in. Poinsettias. So
Christmas cactus.
Christmas cactus, yeah.
Ah, the Christmas cactus. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this year on the Christmas cactus, we have some yellow ones.
Okay.
We had a couple small ones last year, but we were able to get a few more yellow ones this year, and they're just a different color than what's been normal, I would say, the last few years. So,
you know, I always pull this question out when the Christmas trees arrive. What is the biggest Christmas tree that you have at the garden center? How tall is it? Do you know?
9 to 10 feet. I
9 to
think.
10 foot. Yeah.
They're well, we unloaded a semi of them yesterday down in Lincoln, and they're big this year, so they seem pretty full.
Yeah.
But I think, Dave, do you have a question?
Yeah, Dave's raising his hand.
Do you recommend measuring the height of your ceiling before you buy a big tree?
No, just come in and get the biggest one.
It's way more fun that way and memorable.
Yeah, it makes memories, doesn't
Yes.
it? Okay.
And we love hearing them.
I think you did that a year ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just went and got the biggest tree.
Yeah. I had to cut the top of it off, and it still scraped the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's stories like that, right?
Yeah.
Usually you maybe cut the bottom off so you don't cut the top out of your tree.
Looked like a lot of work.
But I'm sure you have a lot. I mean, we talk about the tallest one or whatever, but you've got a great variety. You always do.
Yeah, so we have different sizes. We have balsam fir and some Fraser fir this year. I think the tallest ones we got are 9 to 10s. And then the majority of them, or the most popular size, is 8 to 9s. Then we have 7 to 8s. We got some white pine as well. So, but yep.
Your greenhouse looks much different. We were in the other day to get some rock. It's called, I hate to say this word on the air. Would you want to go ahead and say it?
Pea gravel?
Yeah, thanks. But it really looked a lot different back there. It looked cool with it. Your furniture was all there. You've got everything kind of cleaned out because you don't have plants, right?
Yeah.
So well, that's where the trees will be?
Yeah, we get them out and unwrap them and have them hanging, and that way they kind of fall and you can go, or the branches, go back to where they normally was, and you can go take a look and find one that fits your needs.
Mm-hmm.
So some people like tall, more skinny tree, or and then there's others that are a little longer, fuller branches and whatnot. So that kind of gives you the opportunity to find what you're looking for, not have to buy it all wrapped up. So,
and what would you recommend putting energy drink in the water to water the trees?
No, but you might need to drink it while you're putting it up.
Oh,
that's good advice.
That's for yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, but I didn't mean to interrupt your interview.
That's fine. Were you really serious about the energy drink?
I don't know why it popped into my head, but
I thought maybe you knew something that the rest of us didn't. Like maybe that was because you and your family have always done the live Christmas tree for forever, right? That's kind of a tradition for you guys.
Yeah, we did the Halsey Forest.
Oh yeah.
That was a memory because just a warning there, if you do that, and I think it'd be easier to go to you guys, because you can't tell how big a tree is out in the wild. So you say, well, that's shaped pretty good, and you cut it way up a ways, thinking you've cut it off the right length. You cannot get it in the door because those branches, like you say, they're spread out, and you can't get it. We had a heck of a time getting it in, and a worse time getting it out.
That was a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess.
I mean, you're creating experience over there. You can't take away from that. But
Yeah.
the one thing that we do with our trees is we bail them up for you, and so you can get them in the door
That's
easy.
nice.
So, yeah.
That's really big. And the other thing that we had to do with that particular tree, it was nice to go to the Halsey Forest and all that, but it had such a bare spot in it. You don't realize it until you get a wild tree. They don't form like ones that are grown specifically for Christmas. And I had to take fishing line and hang a couple of branches in to kind of fill in the spot, and used about a 4-pound test fishing line, so you couldn't see it very well, to kind of fill in. And it was a lot of work. It's much easier to go to the garden center. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, there's your reason to go to the garden center right there, I would think, to get your Christmas tree.
That's kind of impressive to add a branch. So.
Yeah.
I added 2 branches with 4-pound strand.
Wow. Nice. I wish I could have been there to watch that take place. So what are some of the other things you guys want to talk about? I mean, when we talk about Christmas, obviously poinsettias kind of come up too. Will they be arriving soon, or what's the plan there?
Yeah, poinsettias are here.
Oh, they're here. Great.
Yeah, we're kind of set up, ready to go. We're working on getting everything out today, but poinsettias are here. Of course, Christmas cactus. We got an open house coming up this weekend. Friday from 4 to 7. We'll be open all day Friday, but Friday we're going to stay open a little bit later. 4 to 7, we'll have a hot chocolate bar, some cookies. Come in, pick out a tree.
Nice.
And then we're extending our hours on Saturday a little bit, 10 to 4.
Okay.
Same sort of thing there. So, and porch pots. We're doing kind of a make and take porch pots those days as well. So,
You don't need an appointment. You can just come in and make them.
Okay, great. So open house Friday evening into Saturday, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Talk a little bit about some of the other things that you have in the store that maybe aren't plant or flower related, because I know that you've kind of grown that area. I know Ryan's talked about candles, a line of candles that you have. Talk about some of those things, if you would.
So we got candles. We've got towels, a lot of different Christmas towels, or if you don't want Christmas towels, there's all sorts of different colored ones. We did bring in a line of toys, like little games that you can take places, or they're just little like wooden boxes that you can play tic-tac-toe or checkers. What's that other? Then there's a 3D tic-tac-toe one. We've got Christmas ornaments. We've got just some decorative stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun different things.
Yeah.
And then all your plant care stuff, you could make a package with anything that you need to take care of a plant.
Nice. And, of course, this time of year we always talk about gift certificates. I know those make a great gift, and you're always open for those, I know.
Yep, that's a great... a lot of people give them those this time of year, and we see a lot of them come back in the spring when we're getting ready for spring and summer. So,
yeah.
But yeah,
I know the pets are part of the family too, and lots of times people are looking for a gift for the pet, and you've kind of got some of those things too, right?
Yep, got a lot of dog treats and a few toys and that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
you gonna ask her?
I know. Well, I know where this is going. You want Brent to ask about pig ears again? How big are the pig ears that you have for the dogs to enjoy?
You know, about the size of a pig's ear.
About the size of a pig's ear, yeah.
We have peanut butter cow ears, too, now.
What?
Peanut butter cow ears?
Mm-hmm. And
Those
Stella's been taking them off the shelf without permission.
Oh. That's how popular they
Yes.
would be. Where's the peanut butter come in?
Just peanut butter peanut butter flavored
Oh.
cow ears. Yeah.
But they
They
are real
must-
cow ears.
Yes.
Flavored peanut butter. Now, you can't say there's a lot of garden centers that have peanut butter
Right
flavored
on.
cow ears.
That's right. I'm kind of embarrassed because I'm actually sitting here kind of wanting to try one.
It might take you a few days
Yeah,
to get
probably.
through it.
Yes, it might take me till Christmas to get through one.
You
huh?
might want to contact your dentist before you.
Probably. I don't know. The minute you said peanut butter, that had me hooked there. So, all right. So, open house Friday evening into Saturday. Let's see, other things that you guys wanted to mention and talk about here this morning.
We just got a load of concrete stuff. So we've got some crosses, some big angels, little angels, memorial benches, and they're all solid concrete. We did get a few pet memorials.
Oh,
so
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be kind of a.
That's
we're,
good.
We're going to have it out. We're getting it out now. A lot of statuary stuff.
Okay.
There's a really pretty butterfly, and but yeah, we've kind of added that stuff. Some of it we wanted to have right before Christmas, but especially going into next spring too. So
Sure.
it's a different maker, I guess, or a different brand of concrete than we've had in the past, and we found it at a show, this fall, and I think we even have there's some snowmen and stuff.
Oh yeah, yep.
Concrete snowmen and stuff too. So
Okay. Of course, let's not forget your furniture. We talked about that earlier, but what a great Christmas gift that would be.
yeah, it's on sale now from till the end of the month, or spring order sale, and then on the after November into December, our inventory will be on sale. All that we have, and between here and our store in Kearney, we have quite a bit of inventory, and that'll remain on sale to the end of the year. But spring order sales, those are basically custom orders that you can get, and you don't have to take what we have in inventory, but those are due November 30th. So
Okay. Very good. And your hours right now, typically, I'm going to have this open house, but typical hours.
Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30. Saturdays, 10 to 2. We do want to make a note that during our Christmas tree season, if you want to get a Christmas tree and it's outside of hours or whatever, give the store number a call and it'll ring into us, and
Okay.
we come down on Sundays. We'll be available on Thanksgiving Day. We've done that quite a bit the last few years of getting people trees, when they're wanting them. So just give our store number a call and you'll get a hold of me. So.
All right, guys. Easy to find. Just turn south at the dollar store out on East Highway 2, and you'll find it easy. You got the windmill. It's not squeaking anymore.
Not squeaking anymore.
So don't listen for the squeak, but you will see the windmill. Thanks, guys, for coming in. And nice to see. They are a pair to draw to, I will say
Yes.
that. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming
Appreciate
in.
it. We'll take a time out with these words.
Waking up Central Nebraska.
They are so funny.
KCNI, KBBN.
There's always something happening at Evans Feed. Right now, 50-pound bags of black sunflower seeds are just $19.95, and 25-pound bags are only $10.50, and large bale wood shavings for only $7.95. And with cooler weather here, stock up on quality wood stove pellets, just $6.45 by the pallet, price to sell. Plus, they've got plenty of bicarb on hand for cows grazing on corn stalks. Stop in today. Friendly faces, great prices, and everything you need at Evans Feed, located in Broken Bow and Ocano.
Looking for a fresh new look or the perfect holiday gift? Come see me at Clips and Curls in Broken Bow. I've got you covered with cuts, colors, perms, and all the things to keep your hair looking amazing this season. And right now, I'm running a buy one get one half off sale. while supplies last on retail. Plus, I have gift certificates available, making it easy to treat a friend or loved one to a little holiday pampering. Clips and Curls in Broken Bow, your local style, friendly service, and hair that shines all season long.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
With corn coming out of the fields and calves being weaned, that can only mean one thing. Fall is here. As you start planning those fall and end-of-year projects, keep Moline Seed and Fence in mind. From feed bunks, continuous panels and gates, to barbed wire, creosote, and hedge posts, they've got everything you need to get the job done right. Moline's carries the largest selection of guardrail, pipe, panels, gates, feed bunks, and concrete waterers to help you finish your fall corral and backgrounding lot projects. Ready to turn cows out on corn stalks? Moline's has all your temporary fencing needs covered, from solar fencers and temporary posts to wire and more. And if you're planning those year-end projects, don't wait. Call Moline Seed and Fence now to make sure your order arrives before the end of the year. That's Moline Seed and Fence. Visit them in Gothenburg and Thetford. Online at molineseedandfence.com or call 308-529-0781.
8:30, almost 8:32. You're listening to The Breakfast Show. We appreciate that. And you're hearing it on KCNI, KBBN radio, or online, or watching the show. And hopefully if you're watching the show, you see my protest sign here that I have. Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood. I have that showing on the stream if you want to see that this morning. We had a big day yesterday, and I wanted to bring Jeremy in because he was, along with Doug Graffel, for our team following all the activity yesterday. So, Jeremy, let's start with you. You were at the beginning of the school move, and you also ended up on top of Chapin's Furniture's roof to get that overhead view. I know you guys were excited about it. Kind of review the day, and then we'll get to our guests.
Yeah, I guess we just kind of followed the schoolhouse along the road. Started by watching it make a really tight turn, probably its tightest turn of the entire day when it first left its site, and just kind of followed it from there. Tried to stay out of the way as much as possible. Did we not really get in the way, but we found ourselves in between the wide load pilot car out in front and the schoolhouse itself, which was about a mile back. There's not really, I don't know, you can't really pat. So we just kind of drove along and then got out of the way eventually. And just kind of kept an eye on it as it made its way through. Got to see power lines moved up in the air for it to drive underneath, and got to see a schoolhouse travel faster than probably most people get to see a schoolhouse travel at any point. Typically they don't move. So it was really cool from start to finish.
Yeah, and a little cooler than what we have been used to. I think it was kind of a wet cold yesterday, so that made it kind of a little bit more of a challenge, I think, for everybody probably.
Yeah, it did. And there were just so many great conversations that were going on the whole time that everything was going on. There was somebody out there for everybody to talk to at any given point about memories they had in that specific school, or just how they felt about needing to be out there to witness this being moved out there. I think everyone was out there for a different reason, but the number one thing was that everyone was out there because they wanted to see it happening. Yeah. And I had the opportunity to have an extended conversation with Patty Winchester, who was out there. Oh, yeah. And gosh, what a woman. She was amazing to talk to, and she showed me some pictures she had from the couple of years that she taught in the school. And it was amazing to hear about all of the things that they did in such a small room. They had Christmas plays every year in that little schoolhouse, and it's just cool to hear.
The memories that were bubbled up yesterday, and people were following this, talking about when they went to school in a one-room schoolhouse or a small country school. I went up and talked to Mom last night. She's 96, so this really hit home with her, and she said, yes, I think one of the things that people benefited from when they went to country school is they already had a preview of the next year's class, because they were right next to the teacher who was teaching a fourth grader and you were a second grader, and you were getting a preview of the upcoming lessons. And she said it really was a great incubator for great education. So I think the memories are going to be outstanding from this great move that happened yesterday, Jeremy. And I know you want people to check out your stories. You want to kind of talk about that a little bit? You got some Facebook and
yeah, Doug's got an initial story that's out, and that just kind of talks about the move itself. My goal today is, and I'm unsure of how long it's going to take me, but I've got a lot of video and pictures, interviews, audio to sort through. My goal is to put something together that's just a whole video story, start to finish, that tells kind of a more complete story. Yesterday was kind of an organization day. It's kind of, I like to go into those kind of more in-depth video stories organized, so I don't leave anything out. So yesterday afternoon was my organizing day. So now it's all organized and it's waiting for me. Now the question is how long it's going to take me to put that all together. So that's the goal today. So we'll try to give that a shot. So probably this afternoon, hopefully, look for that.
Okay. Be watching for that. And if you haven't looked at what's already been posted, do that, because there's a lot of good information, pictures and video already up. And Doug did a great story for the radio. So thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Thanks to Gene Chapin for giving me a ride and his scissor lift to the top of the Chapin's roof. He asked me, he's like, do you want to make any repairs while you're up here? I was like, God. I'll come back and do that some other time, Gene,
Yeah, on a warmer day.
Yeah, on a warmer day.
No kidding. We're just not used to this kind of weather, so when it kind of happened yesterday, it was a bit unfortunate, but still, it got done. That's the main thing. So we'll go to our guest. Now, thanks, Jeremy. And if you want to jump in on any of this, just you were there, so you probably have better questions than my neighbor and I, for sure. So, Rick Moss, how you doing?
Good.
And Scotty, how you doing?
Finally got warm.
Good morning.
Yeah, he got warmed up. These guys
It was cold on the hill.
Yeah, that's
Scotty knows.
Yeah.
Mackenzie and I drug our kids up there.
Oh, you did?
Because we're good moms like that. And we didn't have the sod house open. Otherwise, we probably would have shoved them in there.
The key was down in the barn, and I just didn't want to walk all the way down and get it, bring it back up.
I did stand next to the sod house. I've noticed several people were doing that to break the wind. They were using the sod house.
South side,
yeah. Well,
it was bitter.
It was bitter, and when we had the ribbon cutting or the opening day for the Saudi, I remember walking in there going, wow, it's really nice in here.
Yeah, yeah, it's surprising.
Yeah. So, guys, let's start with you, Rick, and then I want to talk with Scotty and anybody else wants to jump in here about maybe the long-term economic positives that are going to be coming out of this. But you and Mike Evans have been kind of spearheading this, and along with some other folks that I'm sure have been of help. But first of all, thank you. And did the day roll out as you'd imagine?
When all was said and done, it did. I was nervous all weekend, and things just worked out well, as they always do. Thank you, God. I ran up early in the morning. I had a haircut appointment at 9 o'clock, which I kind of forgot about. So I went up and went to the site where Jeremy and the guys were up northwest of Myrna. Got things checked out there and talked to Mike Adams to see what we had going. First thing in the morning, Monday, we had to talk to Dan Osmond to get an escort service because the movers didn't have that capability in our area. So that made the weekend kind of tense, wondering what was going to happen there. he was so accommodating, Sheriff Osmond. I just couldn't believe it. It's the community spirit we have is fantastic. When you need to get something done, you can get it done because people cooperate and they're willing to cooperate. And there were a lot of people involved that I need to thank, or we need to thank, obviously, but that was just impressive that we went there and he immediately said, yes, we'll do it. So other than that, I scrambled to get back to town to get a haircut, and then afterwards try to catch Jeremy and the group coming back into town, which I did by the golf course. Then I went back to Memorial Drive to go a little over the speed limit to get to the barn on Memorial Drive all the way through town. But I beat the schoolhouse there, and I got there, and of course everybody had taken photos already, I'm sure, but I took some photos and got to see it roll in, and took most of the day, but we got her set down, so it was a good day.
A good day, and the pictures and video and so forth just show how well that school matches up and looks so great with the soddy.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
It looks awful small, and it is a small building, 16 foot by 24 foot with a little porch on the front end or entryway. But on the hill up there, it looks a little small after we got it all done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just fits really well, and I'm glad somebody had the idea and we got her done.
Yeah. And Jeremy, you talked with David Lamb yesterday.
Yeah, it was good to see him.
And he was talking about the history. That school, if I understood your interview correctly, was moved once to that location. So this school's already been moved a couple times now, right?
Yeah, and he said most recently he said he was really happy to see it make this move because they were using it for storage, as anybody would when you're not going to live in it. So what do you've got an empty space with a roof over the top of it. You would use it for storage. And he said, it'll be taken much better care of here and people will be able to enjoy it. And I thought that was great. He said, we'll find somewhere else for the storage,
but it was moved not from a location not very far away, another corner. And I think Dave said it was maybe 40 years ago or so that it was moved.
Something like that. The photographs that you had yesterday, Jeremy, with some pictures of the classroom, that was in what, 56, 57, 1956 or so?
58, 59
Okay.
would have been the last year that she was teaching, were the pictures she showed me. She didn't think she had a camera the first year that she taught.
Okay.
And she was frustrated with, I couldn't believe that I can look at pictures from my childhood and not remember who's in those pictures, and the pictures will be of me. These were pictures she took of other people, and she remembered several of the names.
Yeah.
And it was just really cool to hear the different memories she had of Christmas plays. There was a picture of somebody wearing a reindeer costume, or a picture of several of them reading a book together, and then there was one of the younger kids' toddler's brother getting into something in the back, and she's like, oh, that's so-and-so. He's getting into trouble over there. And these are people that own businesses here in town now that are in these pictures as toddlers in this school that, I'm really excited to have included in that video later.
Yeah, Ronnie Fiorelli was getting into the cupboard.
Yep.
And I assume, knowing what he does now and has for almost his whole life, he was probably thinking he was going to get some tools out of the cupboard because he's runs a shop right here in town, and Renee and Radine, Fiorelli, and there's one more.
Yeah, there were all kinds of pictures.
Kenish, there was a Kenish in it. So those pictures were priceless to see with what was going on yesterday, and I'm assuming people are going to see those.
Yeah, yep. I hope to include those.
Okay.
Patty and I have been keeping in touch the last couple of weeks. She just was so excited to see this happen. So I had to keep her updated on a date and time that she would be able to see this, and I was so glad to see her out there. I hadn't met her in person before. She's a little lady.
Yeah, she kept telling me, she's like, I'm so cold.
I
said,
thought,
well,
wow, you don't have enough on you.
I was like, well, you have a hood on your. She's like, oh, I do. And so she put her hood up, and she told me, we were talking. I said, well, she invited me to sit in her car. I'm like, oh, I don't want you to take so much time that I have to sit down in your car but she wanted to tell the stories.
Oh,
And
that was
it was
great.
really interesting to talk to her. And she said, I'm going to go get coffee and warm up.
I don't
And
blame
so
her.
she cruised off, and yeah.
I think the other one that, so I won't get in trouble here, was Rhonda Fiorelli, one of the three sisters.
Yep.
And that was cool. And this is how it mends together, because the Fiorelli family moved into my wife Joan's parents' place. They left and moved to Broken Bow, and the Fiorellis moved in to that place. And that's how these stories work, isn't it, Rick? I mean, they all kind of fit together as a really cool puzzle.
Even after being here a little over 40 years, I still hear stories that I never knew the content. I never knew that this or that happened. It's just amazing how all the relationships and people that are related to each other I didn't know, should have known 20 years ago.
Yeah. Well, there's the part of it, and we could talk a long time about different connections and memories and so forth, but that's worth more than money.
Absolutely.
That's way more valuable than money.
Yes.
But there's also going to be an economic impact. I think most of us believe when this school is all shined up and when they walk in, they're going to see things inside that remind them of what they grew up with, or what their grandparents or great-grandparents grew up with. And there's going to be a lot of people, I believe, with the Saudi and this schoolhouse side by side or in the same area, that are going to drive a long ways to come and see this. And I think, Scotty, that's where I'd like you to kind of chip in here and talk a little bit about what you think the economic impact will be.
Absolutely. There's a huge tourism aspect to this history that, we talk so much about the local impact and how cool it is to connect all these stories and preserve the history locally. There's a lot of places in the world that aren't doing that, and there's a lot of people who very deeply appreciate that type of history. Anytime I go to any conferences or if we visit other museums around the state, that sod house is hugely talked about. It's you don't realize how big of a project that was. Just because I work with our barn committee is just such a get it done group of people. Same with this schoolhouse. When we were applying for grants to try to help cover the cost of moving it, people were like, "You're gonna do what?" And then once it comes to fruition, then everybody's kind of like, "This is really cool," And I'm from the get-go, I've been really excited about preserving this history. My husband went to school in a one-room schoolhouse up north in South Dakota, so it's just, it does bring a lot of people through Broken Bow. I'm obviously on the Sandhills Journey National Scenic Byway Board, and so we're always looking for ways to stimulate our local economies and give people a reason to stop here and come here. So
our visitor count for this year so far, I'm going to add to it yesterday, is up about almost 14% from last year. So I give credit to the Sod House Project for that. And this is just going to increase that. It's starting to look like a little community up there on the hill, and people have to notice that. They can't drive by and not notice it. So
I can't stop
it's going
thinking
to
about
draw people.
What you said about the little skating rink on the radio the other morning. I was looking around yesterday, like, where would we put that? That would be. Mackenzie and I have been brainstorming about Christmas activities to do out there, like do a tree lighting ceremony or, something as a fundraiser to draw some attention out there also in the wintertime, because it's beautiful out there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And a lot of local people, I know you've talked about it, Rick, but you've got the windmill and the trail up to the top. And is there a little pond there?
No.
Lake Accidental.
Lake Accidental.
Oh, by the barn, yeah.
Yeah, by the barn. Could we do that? As little skating? Could they do some skating?
I was thinking about that. It's not quite big enough.
Gotta get the cattails out of there first. Yeah, that would be ideal. It's not huge, but
they could get their skates on anyway, or not. Well, a lot of us remember skating without skates.
The water wouldn't be that deep, so that wouldn't be an issue.
I'm thinking a livery stable would be nice. A general store.
Well, somebody suggested a blacksmith shop.
Yeah.
Every little community, even out in the country, had a blacksmith shop. So.
Yeah. Well, the list grows, but you've made significant progress here. Brent, you got any questions over there? I'm sorry, in the corner.
No, I've just enjoyed listening to the conversation, and I enjoyed, as Jeremy was posting things yesterday, and I know you guys have already talked about it, but it's the memories that this creates and brings back, enjoyable to listen to.
I just happened to catch a discussion between you two yesterday while I was driving, and some of the things you said were inspirational about what this means to people or can mean to people. That was a good conversation. I appreciated that.
Rick, you brought some notes. Is there some things that we haven't talked about that you wanted to highlight?
Just folks that I would like to thank. There's a list of them, so I had to type it out. First of all, the Custer County Tourism Group for the grant to get the foundation done. You guys have seen the foundation that was poured not too long ago. So that took care of that part of the project. And Custer County Foundation made a generous grant donation for the moving expense. And then the M.R. Amy Foundation took care of the rest of the move and gave us some funds to do some of the restoration for the project for the schoolhouse, that really put us over the hump. And just terrific having access to those kind of funds. It just makes the job so much easier and takes the worries out of it. Then locally, the Adams family, this family of four is just fantastic. They can do anything. They've been getting this thing ready to go for weeks without any help from anybody else. I helped a couple of Sundays, I think it was, doing a little bit. But they are totally responsible, especially Mike, for getting this thing ready to go. We couldn't have done it otherwise, so we just owe them a lot.
And they're the ones that found the bid to move it that was
which saved us a couple $1,000 for the moving expense, so it worked out really well. Then as far as other people to thank, Dave Schmidt was very accommodating, city administrator, just said whatever you need, let me know. I did notice a patrol vehicle from the police department, at least one on the highway when I was moving in. And then again, Dan Osmond being so generous, providing a guy as an escort when we were in trouble and didn't have an escort. Howard Gaffney and Dave Lamb again, they kind of got this thing rolling, and I don't know the background. I'll have to ask Howard to give a report on at our luncheon today, see what he can tell us. Anyway, Mike Evans, always can count on Mike. He's a good one. He just never fails. And I'm probably forgetting other people. Great Plains Communications and Custer Public Power, along with the city, took care of raising some of the lines. There were some out in the country I was told that had to be moved. Were you?
Yeah, there was one that was pushed up, and then the other one was high enough on one end that they just kind of drove to the side of the road and took the peak of the school under it. So
good, because it didn't take long to get to town for sure.
No, I think maybe the slowest part of the journey was one big hill on a dirt road, which I got a really cool shot
by the Gransinger house.
Yeah,
up at the top of the hill.
Yeah, and they just rode the Jake brakes all the way down this hill. It was steep, and that was probably the slowest that it traveled the entire time.
Then lastly, all of our volunteers are just fantastic, and volunteers that don't necessarily spend time at the barn helping with visitors, but do other things for us, are just so good to work with. It's just fantastic.
And Rick, you mentioned the luncheon. You're having a luncheon today for the folks who volunteered to greet guests this summer season, right?
Yes, we are. And last count I had was 34 will be there. We're so fortunate to have that kind of roster for volunteers. A lot of people don't have that luxury, so We appreciate it.
All right, Rick.
Rick, one question that did come to my mind. Now that the house is located up at the barn area, what is your idea moving forward as far as like the inside, the furnishing of the inside? Are you looking for things of that time period?
Oh, certainly.
Okay.
Yeah. And we've had some people come forward with offers of a desk, and another desk here. Hopefully they all kind of look like they should be together.
Sure.
Patty Winchester is going to donate some documents and books and whatnot, and the Norma Fink family has donated some books and a desk that Norma Fink used as a child when she was in school in a one-room schoolhouse. So we'll see more of that coming along. We don't have any place to store anything right now.
Sure.
But when we get the interior cleaned up and ready to go, we can start putting stuff inside. So we'll be working on that.
Rick, will that be, you're talking about the siding on the outside. Is that going to be re-sided with?
We're going to have to look at that. It's 6-inch cedar siding, bevel siding, which was really common back in the day. It's awful expensive. So we're going to have to replace some for sure if we don't replace all of it. We just got to take a look at that and see what it's going to take to preserve what's there and then add to it with something that looks identical.
You know, the pictures that Jeremy showed me yesterday showed kind of a transition inside, because on one maybe you could talk about it, Jeremy, but one side had the older wooden school desk that you think of in a one-room school, and then they actually had some newer furniture in there, and the heating stove looked like it was probably propane, maybe, and that probably at one time was a potbelly stove.
Yeah, Patty told a couple of different stories, and on the one picture there were 3 girls that were sitting at kind of more modern desks in the middle, and then there were some boys on the side by the window along the wall, which were the older style desks that are all attached to each other in a row, and they actually had them both in the schoolhouse at the same time. And she talked about the stove. She said, we'd started this tradition at one point where either myself or one of the parents of one of the families that went to the school, we would make a hot dish, and we would all gather, all of the kids and all of the parents of the families, and we would just put this hot dish on top of the stove to keep it warm, and we would have the smallest potluck you've ever seen and just have a meal together around the holidays right there in the schoolhouse, which I thought was really cool to hear.
That is.
Mark Cardoza says he's going to donate a pot-bellied stove.
Oh, nice.
A nice one, something in really good shape, so that'll be appropriate.
Yeah. Now, one thing that we haven't talked about that you have to have in a one-room school, and I don't know where you're going to find it, but I got a feeling somebody out there has one, but that is the paddle.
Yeah. or certainly the wood ruler,
the yardstick.
Yes.
You got to have a paddle in a one-room school, because honestly, some of the history tells us that I think in certain time periods, if you graduated from 8th grade and you took the test, you could actually teach. And so you were sometimes teaching kids that were not that much younger than you were. And think about the challenge there. You got some big, brawny farm kids coming in, and
might be a little retribution there. Yeah,
you got to have some control somehow, right? Yeah. The stories are just going to bubble up when people walk into this thing, and I don't think there's any price we can put on that. So, thanks a lot, guys. And Scott, any last thoughts on this? I just think people get little emotional and really a warm feeling when you talk about a one-room school.
Yes, it's a very sentimental project, and it's one of those fun things that brings a community together in a way that we didn't realize it could. Just like the stories that Jeremy covered yesterday. We're so thankful to our donors and the organizations that made this possible, but also the CEDC board for being behind us on some of these crazy ideas. They never hesitate to support Rick and Mike when they go after something.
For sure.
And that's largely because I've said this before, when we would come in and talk about this possibly coming to fruition, it wasn't if, it was when. because when they set their minds to something, it is going to happen. And I knew this is how it would feel, but a lot of times, when you're dreaming it up, it seems like kind of a crazy idea. But I think it's going to be a wonderful thing for our community and another draw for people to come visit here. So.
All right.
Thanks for the great coverage, by the way. Everything I've read and seen is just fabulous. It's
one thing,
done well.
You made a building going 30 miles an hour down the highway sound so exciting.
Yeah.
It was like.
Well, I couldn't believe the amount of people that walked up to Doug and I and said, we were listening this morning to see where you were at. I was like, well, just watching a building roll down the road,
We were sitting in the car, Meadow and I, listening to you, trying to figure out where it was and when we needed to be out and ready to take pictures. And it's like getting all antsy about it. You were making it sound so exciting. So
I sent a picture to my family and said, oh, here's what I'm doing this morning. And they're like, you're sitting in a car, watching a building go down the road. I said, that's why I love this job. Everything is different all the time.
And it goes to great heights to get it done.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, and I don't know. It makes other people more nervous than me. Heights have never really been an issue for me. Maybe that's because I haven't had a close call. I think most people that are afraid of heights have some kind of experience that they can point back to that made them not like heights. I'm fortunate enough not to have had that situation yet, but.
You better knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood there.
Yeah.
But I don't go on top of buildings all the time either.
No. On a wintry day. It was great, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. We'll catch up on some news. We're going to try to give 3 turkeys away yet before we close the show, so we might go a little long.
Turkey frenzy.
Yeah. We're going to go nuts with the turkey shoot here, so stick around for that. Scotty, thanks for all that you and your members do. Rick, I know you're a humble guy, but a lot of this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for a guy like you. So.
There are a lot of people involved, thankfully.
Yeah, well, you're the guy out there mowing and taking care of things and organizing the volunteers and so forth. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, news is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. A bill passed by Congress awaits President Trump's signature for the full release of Epstein files by the Justice Department. CBS's Robert Costa.
There's a real belief among Democrats on Capitol Hill that this Justice Department is too close to President Trump and just won't do enough in terms of disclosure.
Former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers resigns from a company board after the recent release of emails he exchanged with Epstein. CBS's Michael Wallace reports.
OpenAI's board says it respects Summers' decision. Summers said Monday he would step back from his public commitments but continue to teach economics at Harvard.
Summers is not accused of illegal conduct. A study in The Lancet warns of the dangers of ultra-processed foods. CBS medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder says those are foods that often have more than 5 ingredients and most that you cannot pronounce.
We see an increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, depression, and even early death.
CBS News Brief. I'm Jennifer Kuiper.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, Here's Steve DeSager.
Cincinnati Bengals star wide receiver Jamar Chase is out this weekend. His one-game suspension was upheld. Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud, with a concussion, will miss a third straight game this Thursday against the Bills. In the new college football playoff rankings, the top three stayed the same, led by number 1 Ohio State. Georgia's up to number 4. Oklahoma's now number 8. Alabama number 10. To college basketball, there was a doubleheader at Madison Square Garden, and Michigan State beat Kentucky in a top 20 matchup, 83-66. Then number 5 Duke was a winner over Kansas, 78-66. Number 21 Arkansas edged Winthrop, 84-83. In the NBA, the Lakers' Luka Doncic scored 37 points in a win over Utah. LeBron James in his season debut had 11 points, 12 assists. Detroit won its 11th game in a row. U.S. men's soccer won its exhibition against Uruguay 5-1.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A blend of clouds and sun today, with daytime highs approaching 57. Winds out of the south, 8 to 15 miles per hour. 32 tonight, partly cloudy. A mix of clouds and sun tomorrow, highs level off around 54. Slight chance of rain. Friday, daytime highs approaching 50. 61, lots of sunshine. Saturday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Lines Appliance in Broken Bow prides themselves on being a local connection to the very latest in appliance technology. They also have some of the best grills on the market and the best looking TVs too. Visit Lines Appliance in Broken Bow.
It is 38 degrees under a cloudy sky. Winds out of the southwest 5 to 10. Barometric pressure steady right now at 30.09. Humidity at 96% with some light fog. Yesterday's high was 42. Overnight low of 34. So again, another steady night for temperatures, but right now up 4 degrees at 38 degrees. Nothing measurable in the rain gauge this morning. Still dry for the month of November. We have some live reads, breakfast show live reads coming your way. And we also are going to have a big shootout today. Grand finale of turkey time. This may take a while. It may not. But we're going to give away 3 more turkeys courtesy of Crossroads Mission Avenue here in Broken Bow. And so we're going to go bang, bang. We're going to get this done today.
All right.
On the breakfast
show. It'll be fun.
So get ready for that. For you folks who have been frustrated with your trigger finger, this is your chance. And we'll give everybody a thrill.
Yeah.
Grand finale for turkey time. Speaking of turkeys, don't forget about the turkey trot. We were just visiting yesterday with a very nice young lady.
Chelsea with Custer County Youth Sports.
Thank you. Chelsea was great young lady, great kids too. She was here to talk about the 5K run or 1 mile run that's going to be held at Melham Park on November 26th at 4 p.m. Check-in time somewhere around 3:15. Entry fee, kids 5 and under, K through 12th grade, 18 and up. Let's see here. 5 and under are free. K through 12th grade are $5 and 18 and up $10. Didn't see that there. So that's the way that works. And they'd like you to bring yourself in a costume if you can. Yeah. And they'll have prizes, lots of prizes for this. And this is just for fun. It's to highlight the Custer County Youth Sports. It's coming up on the 26th of November.
All right. Tell you what's showing at the movies as we get closer to the Thanksgiving holiday. We'll kind of take a look at the schedule for tonight and tomorrow night. And as we do so, The Running Man is showing now. In the near future, The Running Man is the top-rated show on television, but it's a deadly competition where contestants must survive 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins.
Yikes.
And it is showing now at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Also, the newest movie in the series, Now You See Me, is out. This is the third one, I believe, in the series. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And it is showing now at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Also, a couple of more chances to see Predator Badlands. That will continue to show tonight and tomorrow night at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. So as we now go to Friday through the weekend and closer to the Thanksgiving holiday. I'm going to try to run through the schedule here for you, but listen close, and things are going to kind of be changing up as we get closer to the holiday because a big movie is going to be coming up at the start of next week that they'll be mixing into the rotation. So we'll encourage you to go to their great website, watchthefox.com, to stay up to date with showtimes and when things will be showing through the weekend, and especially as we get closer to Thanksgiving next week. But continuing through the weekend will be The Running Man. Also, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. It will continue. And coming on Friday, actually coming on Thursday, it'll be the premiere of Wicked for Good. There you go. The sequel to Wicked is coming out. It'll be one of the biggest movies of the year, and it will start showing on Thursday at 7 p.m., and then, of course, run through the weekend into next week and run on Thanksgiving Day as well. So watch for that. And then another big family film that is coming up that will start showing next week will be Zootopia 2. A great animated film. The sequel is out, and it will certainly be one of the biggest of the Thanksgiving holiday. And it shows that it will start on Tuesday of next week and then run through Thursday for sure and be showing on Thanksgiving Day. So take note of that. And a reminder, they are open on Thanksgiving if you want to take the family out for the movies on Thanksgiving evening. Also, they're going to be starting up their free movie series during the holidays and coming up on, well, let's see, this would be, I got to be careful here because I got to make sure I've got my dates right. But I believe on Sunday at 2 o'clock, they will show for free The Polar Express, the holiday classic. Free movie on Sunday at 2 p.m., rated PG, and that's always fun when they bring back the free movie series during the holidays. So go to watchthefox.com. You'll find all of the information as far as show times and when things will be showing. So take note of it and enjoy the movies this holiday season.
And as Rick Nelson always said, I'm going to back up just a little bit here. I wanted to take time to thank Custer Federal State Bank for the time that we had today to talk about the school being moved to the new site, and they paid for the time this morning for the Scenic Byway folks, which they oftentimes do. So thanks to Custer Federal State Bank for making that conversation available on the radio. Appreciate it. Quality Senior Villages reminds us that over 5 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's or dementia, and the number, unfortunately, is growing. Finding the right care can be overwhelming, and at Quality Senior Villages, they provide passionate, specialized memory care because your loved ones deserve more than just a home, they deserve a family. Stop by and talk to them here in Broken Bow or online at QualitySeniorVillages.com or call 872-6387. You can also find them on Facebook. Quality Senior Villages, where care meets compassion.
Hey, it's Wednesday, so we got to tell you what's for Wednesday at Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique on the south side of the square in Broken Bow. Today, Lola has put together a group of colorful knit shirts and offering them at 25% off. Perfect with jeans or under a jacket. They're also getting the Christmas decor out as well, so come on in and get in the holiday mood at Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique. But as far as today goes, it's colorful knit shirts at 25% off, and that's what's for Wednesday at Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique.
This one's called Hippies and Cowboys. Cody Jinks on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Those were the days. It was hard to get through a fair dance without a hippie and cowboy fight. Back in the day, in the good old days, they called them. Oh, they're having a party. What's the day? Wednesday?
Yes.
So tomorrow, they're having a party, and hippies and cowboys are invited.
Good.
As a matter of fact, everyone of any walk of life is invited because it's such a great place to go. Rustic and Red in Cozad. Now, they're going to have big sales tomorrow. This is their Thursday, November, Sip and Shop. So at 10 a.m., the doors open, and you can shop till 7 p.m. Listen to these discounts. 25% off ladies' apparel, 25% off all scented and flameless candles, 25% off reed diffusers, 50% off the fall items table. So if they have a table set up there for you, 50% off on the fall items, and they will have. A special musical guest, Heather Wellman, will I'll try to get this out, will be performing on the lot upstairs from 5 until 7. It's a great place to listen to a performer. Register for giveaways, as well as everyone receiving a coupon to use for your next visit. And this week, they're also shining a spotlight on Ann Nilsson items in their face section. 20% off through Saturday, November 22nd. They have books, devotionals, puzzles, calendars, cards, and more. Their hours through Christmas at Rustic and Red in Cozad, Monday through Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Every Thursday through Christmas, they'll be open 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad.
Job opportunity through Brookstone View here in Broken Bow. They are looking for certified nursing assistants and medication aides. Come join a team of highly committed professionals who have the opportunity to do what they do best every day in a great environment where learning and growth is encouraged and supported. Brookstone View is a 60-bed skilled nursing facility located here in Broken Bow. They will also possess the right candidate should possess high personal integrity, a caring attitude, and portray a positive and professional image. Brookstone View offers a world-class facility and a very competitive benefit package. To take a look at all of the benefits included, we encourage you to check out the full posting on sandhillsexpress.com by going to the employment page. They do offer flexible scheduling, so keep that in mind. Again, more information can be found on sandhillsexpress.com on the jobs listing page. Again, Brookstone View in Broken Bow looking for certified nursing assistants and medication aides.
The Spur in Dunning. Oh, boy, do they have some good food online for us right now. Savor the best at the Spur in Dunning right on Highway 2. Friday, the lunch feature chicken fry dinner. Saturday lunch, BLT dinner. Saturday night, ribs, potato, and salad bar. Sunday, the buffet. Main dishes are steak, fingers, and teriyaki chicken. Daily lunch specials and Saturday evening favorites. Always come hungry and leave happy at the Spur in Dunning right off Highway 2. They also want you to know that starting December 1st, they'll reduce their hours for the winter months. So a little bit shorter days for them for the winter months at the Spur in Dunning, but they're ready for you. They also have packaged meats you can buy while you're there and fuel up your car, your pickup.
Well, as many of you know, there is a current vacancy on the Custer County Board of Supervisors that they will be looking to fill. This is in the District 3 position. Per Nebraska Revised Statute 32567, the vacancy shall be filled within 45 days after the vacancy occurs by appointment by the Custer County Clerk, Treasurer, and Attorney. Now, District Number 3 comprises the area within Broken Bow city limits, which is west of 10th Street. Any registered voter and a resident within the district interested in applying for the unexpired term of the County Board of Supervisor District 3 position must apply by submitting a letter of interest and resume to the Custer County Clerk in person during office hours, which are 9 to 5, or you can do it by email as well. You can email clerk@custercountyne.gov. You must do this on or before December 5th at 5 p.m. The position will complete the current term, which ends on December 31st, 2026.
We'll be right back.
When it comes to your health, you deserve compassionate expert care close to home. Hi, I'm Cassie Hilbers, the Chief Ancillary Officer at Gothenburg Health. Here, we treat the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. From everyday checkups to specialized services, our expert providers and modern medical technology are here for you and your family. I'm proud to be part of a team that's here for our neighbors, our friends, and our families, because your health matters, and so do you. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
It's the season to be thankful. And at Nebraska State Bank, they are truly thankful to all of their customers, employees, and the community. They see it as a great pleasure to work with amazing customers that also call this corner of the globe that we live in their home. Nebraska State Bank appreciates the trust you place in them, and they consider it an honor to serve you. With 2 locations in Broken Bow, 1 in Callaway and 1 in Myrna, thankful to serve Central Nebraska. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC. Flu season is here, and Barney Pharmacy has scheduled clinics throughout the end of the year, including Tuesdays and Thursdays through November. The flu shot remains as the most effective way to prevent seasonal influenza and its potentially serious complications. Pneumonia and RSV shots are available during clinics as well. Simply bring your insurance card with you if you have one. Tuesdays and Thursdays through the 25th of this month, and more are coming in December. Flu shot clinics at Barney Pharmacy in Broken Bow.
Thank you, Varney Pharmacy. It's 9:24. We're going to extend the show just a little bit because we are going to be, well, we don't have turkeys in a barrel, but we got 3 of them we got to shoot here today, and we're going to try to do it before we close the show. Is that all right?
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Okay. So we'll get organized for that. I got a couple more things here. Do you have anything over there yet?
Yeah, a couple of things yet. Another job opportunity. Don't forget, Nebraska Department of Transportation has a great opportunity for an entry-level highway construction technician to join their team in Broken Bow. Experience is preferred, but it's not necessary. They are willing to train the right person. You would be conducting on-site construction inspection and survey for transportation projects. The NDOT rewards their employees' hard work with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. To apply, you must go online. So go to this website, statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
We'll be right back.
Snow is coming, and believe it or not, so is Christmas. Make sure your Polaris is ready for both with help from Agland ATV. Whether you're moving snow, hauling wood, or just heading out for a snowy ride, Agland has the machines and cold weather accessories to keep you moving. Heated cabs, plows, light bars, you name it. It's in stock and ready to install. This season, give yourself the gift of a Polaris that's winter ready. Agland ATV, West Highway 2 in Broken Bow.
Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Medicare annual enrollment is now through December 7th. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. It's time to review your Medicare coverage, and that includes your Medicare Supplement or Advantage Plan, Part D prescription plan, and even your vision and dental coverage. There are always changes to plan options, networks, and prescription formularies, so it's very important to review your coverage annually. Lori Leeper and I are here to help you in Callaway, Broken Bow, and the surrounding area. Give us a call to schedule your appointment today, 308-836-2201.
9:27. The Tumbleweed Cafe. Hey, you can have Christmas parties out there, by the way. And we're starting to think about having those parties. Need to talk to Carmen about setting that up. We had ours out there last year.
We did, yes. It was delicious.
And we put it together with Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill, which works nicely because we were able to throw some saw blades and axes.
Yes.
What else?
Throwing stars.
Throwing stars. You felt like you were kind of a ninja.
Yes.
And then we got to shoot some pool and listen to some music. And boy, oh boy, did Carmen put together a beautiful, beautiful Christmas dinner for us.
It was delicious.
So talk to her about that. Stop out and ask about having your Christmas party at the Tumbleweed. and or at Cracker Jack's, or both. We kind of went in between.
Yeah.
It was right in between there.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, it was great. So anyway, you can do that. You can also just go out anytime and have yourself an omelet, pancake, bacon, eggs, any time of the day that they're open.
And if you have all of that together, you won't have to eat for another week.
No, skip dinner.
Yes.
Come back.
That'll fill you up, I guarantee you.
Then after that, pick up a casserole that evening. You won't even have to cook because they have the casseroles that you can pick up. They also have it set up to where you can pull through and pick up breakfast, delicious breakfast items through the drive-thru, including burritos, cinnamon rolls, biscuits and gravy, and more. And grab that quick breakfast to go. We'll run a little late in the mornings, so do that. And every day at 5 p.m., Cracker Jack's open up. The bar and grill is open on the west side of Tumbleweed, so you can stop in, play some games, have something good to eat, have a cold drink, probably got a game on the screen. That's all available. And then, of course,
you'll get state-of-the-art technology, including rechargeable hearing aids. That's right, no more batteries to mess with. So visit her today. Make your appointment by calling 308-384-3852. That's 308-384-3852. You can find Nebraska Land Hearing in the Broken Bow Chamber building. Just look for the name right on the front window.
Thanks, Brent.
You're welcome, Dave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, it is time for turkeys to be eliminated and taken home to your place. They're a mess out here. We can't have 3 turkeys running around here in the breakfast show room.
No.
They're making a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Get over in your corner over there. You can't call yet.
Yeah, phone's already ringing. I love it.
We're going to kind of get organized and get ready for a shootout.
Oh, I like that.
Here
all right.
on the breakfast show, so stick around.
Stay and burn out all the time.
This one's called We Get By, Cody Jinks. Can play. This caller can play. Let's find out who our caller is. Who are we talking to?
This is Sandy.
Sandy. Now, I know I asked you this before, but is it like is Sandy or Sandra? Which you prefer?
Just Sandy's fine.
Sandy, all right. You can call me Dave.
Okay, thanks.
You can call Brent Mr. Apperson.
No,
Okay.
just call me Brent. Yes.
All right, Sandy. How many shots do you think it's going to take to shoot the Crossroads Mission Avenue turkey?
I'm going to try 3 this morning.
Okay, I got my finger on the trigger, Sandy. Here we go. One.
Oh, come on. Keep shooting. Oh, rats.
Sorry, Sandy.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Okay. Whoop. Ooh, that was. All right. I'm taking another caller.
Yeah, next one. Let's just
let's
keep
go.
going.
We're
Here
going
we go.
rapid session here.
I like when we do this. We just keep taking callers till the winner.
All right. We have a caller on the line. Who are we talking to?
This is Jerry.
Jerry. Oh man, I'm pulling for you. You've been very, very persistent and trying hard, Jerry. So
I know. I'm almost out of shells.
You're right. So how many shots you going to take?
Let's say 2.
All right, let's say 2.
Oh.
Jerry,
Well.
thanks a lot, buddy.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye. Wow.
I was pulling for Jerry.
thought we
Jerry
had
has
one
been
there.
trying and calling in a lot, trying
Yeah.
to win, and just has not had good luck.
All right. All right, we have another caller on the line. Who are we talking to?
Nancy.
Nancy. Oh, Nancy, how are you?
I'm doing good.
You like to be called Nancy or Nancina?
Just Nancy is great.
Okay. All right. How many shots do you think it's going to take?
Well, you've tried 1 and you've tried 3, so let's try 2.
All right, Nancy. I'm pulling for you. Here we go.
Oh.
What did you say, Nancy?
I said 2.
Oh,
yeah, she got it.
Oh, you got me.
Congratulations, Nancy. You guessed 2 shots, and by golly, that's what it was.
Thank you so much.
So we'll have a certificate out here for you, and your turkey comes your way courtesy of Crossroads Mission Avenue. And I believe I know. Do you mind telling me your last name?
Motion.
That's what I thought. You've been a good listener, Nancy. I'm glad you won a turkey.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care. You think Nancina? I thought maybe she was preferred to call Nancina. All right, keep those calls coming. That's the first one.
All right, good.
Here we go.
And let's see, are all of these come out to the station and pick up a certificate, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just want to
Everything.
emphasize that.
Yep. Yep. All right. There's a caller. You're on the Breakfast Show and a turkey time shooter. Who are we talking to?
Harold.
Harold.
Well, hi, Harold.
Now, Harold, are you?
Hi, Brent.
If you win a turkey, are you going to eat it? Aren't you?
No, I'm going to give it to the care center.
Okay, that's cool.
That's
That's
nice.
cool. That's a great idea. Well, we're pulling for you, Harold. Now, your last name is Bain. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Class of 71?
Didn't Carly Simon?
Last I knew.
Okay.
Didn't Carly Simon have a song about Harold? You're so vain. Vain. No, I'm sorry. No, that was vain.
Vain.
I'm sorry. I thought that was.
Oh, Lordy. All right. How many shots do you think it's going to take, Harold Vane?
I think it's going to take 1.
1 shot. All right, Harold. Here we go.
Oh, rats. Oh, my goodness. Why, still
3.
shooting.
Oh, well.
Oh.
3.
3. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Harold.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. All right. What we might mention here is, at least for the time being, if you played this morning and didn't win, leave the line open for some new folks to try to get in.
Ah, there you go.
We'll try
Yeah,
to get as
good
many
idea.
on as we can, just to be fair here. All right, this is kind of cool. You're on the Breakfast Show, and you're also a turkey shooter. What is your name?
Well, it's Sandy again, a different Sandy,
Oh,
however.
good.
Different Sandy.
All right.
Oh, so then the question begs, Sandy or Sandra?
I prefer Sandy.
Okay, Sandy. Not Sandina?
No, not Sandina either.
Okay, all right. Okay, how many shots you think it's going to take?
I'm going to be a good shooter this morning and go with one.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pull the trigger right now.
Oh,
Yay!
you got me.
Way to go, Sandy.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Come out and pick up your
Okay.
certificate, and well, you can go get a turkey.
Okay, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
Thanks, Sandy.
Sandy.
Wow, there's only one left now, right?
Yeah.
Ho. Boy, we're just not messing around with this this morning. I love this.
Got
You're
another
just
call
getting
coming in.
serious.
Grand finale. Shootout.
One left. Who's going to
Those
win it?
Turkeys out of this studio. Okay, here we go. You're on the breakfast show. You're also a turkey shooter. Who are we talking to?
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Hi, Dwayne.
All right, Dwayne. How you doing?
Oh, good.
Good. Do you have to work today?
Yeah, I'm working.
Oh boy, what are you doing?
Driving a truck.
All right. All right, 18-wheeler?
Yep.
Okay. Be safe out there. All right, how many shots do you think it's going to take?
I'm going to say 2.
2 shots. All right, here we go, Dwayne.
Oh,
Yay,
you
Dwayne!
got me.
Dwayne, way to go. Dwayne, can you hold on the line? I need to get your last name, but I'll do that off the
Okay.
air. If you'll just
Okay.
hold on. Thanks a lot, Dwayne.
You bet. Thank you.
Hold on. All right. Wow. What a shootout.
Yes.
What a shootout. That was fun.
They've all been given away. Thank you to all the sponsors, too, by the way, that
Yes.
we've been announcing through the many days of doing this. Appreciate you keeping, well, one of our most popular promotions alive this year.
Yes, and I think we're going to add some spice to it next year.
Oh, really? You got some ideas?
I want to talk to Jeremy. I got some ideas.
Oh, my.
They're great ideas. You're going to love them. Maybe you'll get a gourd with the turkey.